In a world where celebrity wealth is often measured by the size of their mansion or how many private jets they can fit in their backyard, some stars shock us. Not with how much they spend, but with how little. These actors have hundreds of millions in the bank, but choose to eat at diners, shop at discount stores, and in some cases, live like they're broke. So why do some of the richest stars in Hollywood live like average people? Is it humility? A rebellion against the industry? Or just good old-fashioned common sense? Let's dive into the millionaire actors who refuse to spend money and why we love them for it. Keanu Reeves, the gentleman of minimalism. We start with a man who has redefined what it means to be rich and kind. Keanu Reeves, net worth, $380 million. Lifestyle? Surprisingly ordinary. He's played Neo, John Wick, and a time-traveling teen in Bill and Ted. Yet he's also the guy you might see riding the subway in New York, quietly offering his seat to strangers. Reeves lives in a modest LA apartment, avoids the Hollywood party scene, and reportedly gave away over $75 million of his Matrix earnings to the crew. No media stunt, no social post, just a quiet act of gratitude. He's been spotted walking through airports without an entourage, eating lunch alone on park benches, and once patiently waited outside his own movie wrap party in the rain because he didn't want to cause a fuss. His life hasn't been without pain. He lost his best friend, River Phoenix, to an overdose. His partner, Jennifer Syme, died tragically after a miscarriage. These deep losses seem to have shaped Keanu into a man who values people over possessions. And let's not forget, he still drives a 1990s Honda Accord, despite co-founding a luxury motorcycle brand. In a world screaming, "Look at me," Keanu quietly whispers, "It's not about me." Sarah Jessica Parker, simplicity in stilettos. Next up, the woman who once played a character who would literally buy Vogue instead of dinner. But in real life, Sarah Jessica Parker is the opposite of extravagant. With an estimated net worth of over $200 million, you'd expect her to have a personal shopper and a rotating closet of couture. But nope, she's frequently spotted shopping with reusable grocery bags, buys her children's clothes secondhand, and has said in interviews, "I'm not a spender. I don't shop like Carrie Bradshaw." Her home in New York is comfortable but not extravagant, and she's raised her children to understand the value of money, even saying she avoids spoiling them because she didn't grow up with much herself. She's proof that fashion icon status doesn't require a seven-figure shopping spree. Kristen Bell, Hollywood's coupon queen. If there were a trophy for most relatable millionaire, Kristen Bell would have already spray-painted hers with glitter from a craft store. With a net worth around $40 million, Bell could host cocktail parties on private yachts, but she prefers game night at home in pajamas. Let's talk weddings. Kristen and husband Dax Shepard skipped the lavish Hollywood nuptials and instead got married at City Hall for a grand total of $142. That included the gas money to get there. She proudly uses Groupons, shops at Costco, and once said in an interview, "Money makes me feel uncomfortable. I'd rather save it or donate it." Kristen's Instagram is full of real-life messiness. Target pajamas, budget meal prep, and DIY birthday parties. She's not pretending to be relatable. She just is. Jennifer Lawrence, the anti-diva diva. Hollywood's golden girl Jennifer Lawrence has starred in billion-dollar franchises and won an Oscar before turning 25, yet she remains hilariously normal. Despite a net worth of $160 million, she lived in the same small apartment for years after she became famous. And when she did upgrade, it was to a modest Beverly Hills home, which in Hollywood terms means fewer gold statues and more IKEA furniture. She's been seen shopping for groceries herself, driving a Volkswagen, and even admitted to splurging on a couch as her biggest luxury purchase, and then called it a stupidly expensive thing. One of her most endearing qualities? She's not afraid to laugh at herself. Remember the time she tripped going up the Oscar stage? Or when she said she'd rather be in sweatpants eating pizza than at any red carpet? This isn't image control. It's Jennifer being Jennifer, a millionaire who'd rather keep it casual. Leonardo DiCaprio, Earth's wealthiest tree hugger. You'd expect the star of The Wolf of Wall Street to actually live like Jordan Belfort. Instead, Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the most environmentally conscious celebrities in the world. Net worth? Around $300 million. Hobbies? Buying eco-friendly homes, driving hybrid cars, and speaking at climate summits. Leo doesn't flaunt his wealth, though he does own a private island. But wait, it's not for vacations. He bought Blackador Cay to turn it into an eco-resort focused on conservation. When he travels, he often flies commercial. When he donates, he gives big. His Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation has raised over $80 million for wildlife and climate protection. While others are hoarding sports cars, Leo's trying to save the Arctic. Mark Ruffalo, the Frugal Hulk. Mark Ruffalo may play the Incredible Hulk, but in real life, he's more like your eco-conscious neighbor who composts and drives a hybrid. Worth over $35 million, Ruffalo lives on a farm in upstate New York, drives a Prius, and refuses to overindulge. He's also deeply political, a staunch advocate for clean energy and environmental justice. He doesn't chase luxury, he challenges the system, and that's pretty heroic. Final thoughts, the real wealth. In the end, these stars remind us that money doesn't have to change you, unless you let it. Keanu rides a subway. Kristen uses coupons. Jennifer falls at the Oscars and laughs at herself. And Leo? He's trying to save the world before it melts. Being rich isn't just about how much you earn. It's about how you live. And these millionaire actors? They're rich where it really counts. In values, in character, and in heart. Which of these stars surprised you the most? Would you still drive your old car if you had $300 million? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe even send it to that one friend who spends like a celebrity on a student budget. Until next time, keep it humble.